So depending on who you listen to, the Supergirl pre-sales are either the bestest thing ever or they're disastrous. And I'm not sure which story to believe. I'm going to tell you, I've looked into the pre-sales in the Pittsburgh area, and just based on what I can see, it doesn't look like it's doing gangbusters. I don't know. I was just looking at opening night and looking at the seats that were sold. And it doesn't look like it's doing great. This movie is tracking toward 55 million, I guess, opening weekend, if it's lucky, which is not great for a DC tentpole, right? A lot of people don't have interest in this movie, and you're not allowed to say that. For some reason, you're not allowed to say, hey, people aren't interested in the Supergirl movie, or you're like the worst person on the face of the planet. It's so damn weird. I mean, it is just so weird. But there's some weirdness, speaking of which, going on with the numbers around this movie. And Cosmic Book News pointed out, we'll take a look at what they have to say, but I saw this article today. This is coming from Fiction Horizon. They're like, Supergirl pre-sales are climbing faster than anyone expected based on this one tweet, this global box office tweet. But I don't think that's actually what's going on. We'll see. We'll take a look at what Cosmic Book News has to say. I know some people were trying to say that the Supergirl sales were so insane that it was crashing the AMC website, and I'm going out to the most popular theater in Pittsburgh. I'm pretty sure the AMC Waterfront 22 is the most popular theater in Pittsburgh, and this is preview night. This is 7 o'clock, and it's okay. It's like half full. I've gone out to other theaters in the Pittsburgh area, and there are a handful of seats purchased. It's not looking great. So before we get into it any further, please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. Go out to more.clownfishtv.com. That's more.clownfishtv.com for more Clownfish TV, and also check out the audio version on Spotify, iTunes, iHeartRadio. Wherever you listen to podcasts, we have the audio version out there as well. If you don't want to watch us, you can just listen to us. So this is coming from Cosmic Book News. Supergirl ticket sales are in, and they're worse than Black Widow. And this was just a couple of days ago. And then, of course, we've got other outlets saying, no, guys, they're great. They said the early ticket sales numbers are in for Supergirl. They're not good. According to Portal Box Office, Supergirl sold approximately 110,000 tickets in its first 24 hours of availability in the U.S., grossing around $1.75 million in pre-sales. For context, that puts the DCU film below several recent hero benchmarks at the same stage. So Superman was 325,000 tickets, or $5 million. Black Widow, 175,000 tickets, or $2.4 million. And you can watch Black Widow at home. You can just buy it on Disney+. Thunderbolts, 160,000 tickets, or $2.5 million. The only major superhero film Supergirl comes out ahead of is The Marvels, which sold 95,000 tickets for $1.5 million at the same point, a film that went on to become one of the biggest box office disasters in Marvel history. So he said, based on the current pre-sales, Portal Box Office projects Supergirl is eyeing an opening weekend of just over 55 million, which is consistent with earlier tracking that had already flagged the same number as the ceiling. So they're making comparisons to The Flash. The Flash was a huge failure, 55 million. They were convinced The Flash was going to do $100 million opening weekend. I remember this. They were like, oh, this movie's going to do $100 million easy. It's got Michael Keaton Batman in it. I'm like, yeah, for like 10 minutes, just do a Michael Keaton Batman movie. People would pay good money to go see Michael Keaton Batman in a Batman movie, not an Ezra Miller Flash movie. Actually, it was worse than that. There were two Ezra Miller Barry Allens in that movie. It was freaking awful. It's one of the worst movies. One of the worst superhero movies I've ever watched, in my personal opinion. I know some people are like, oh my God, it was magnificent. I'm like, no, it was Ezra Miller. It was two Ezra Millers, and he was not Barry Allen. I don't know what the hell character he's playing, but he was not Barry Allen. Anyway, the $55 million projection is a significant number because it mirrors The Flash, which opened to $55 million domestic in 2023 before collapsing. Yeah, superhero movies, tentpole movies, Star Wars, all this stuff is front-loaded. The people that have to see it are going to go see it opening weekend, and then it's going to drop off a cliff unless it's really, really damn good, unless the word of mouth is really good. The Flash had a reported budget of $200 million and was widely considered a financial disaster for Warner Brothers. As we reported earlier, Supergirl is estimated to carry a budget of roughly $170 million with a break-even target of $425 million worldwide. That's not great. Portal Box Office notes that pre-sales for Supergirl in Brazil are still terrible. So he's talking about this supposed app crash. The AMC app crash that briefly generated fake ticket hype did nothing to change the underlying numbers. The first 24-hour presale count confirms that presales are one of the clearest early signs of audience intent. And right now, the signal is pretty weak. So this is what happened. And they were trying to argue with people that so many tickets were being sold for Supergirl that it was crashing the AMC app. And again, this is the busiest theater in Pittsburgh, preview night, and it's an AMC theater though, but whatever. It's preview night. So this was a couple days ago. A pro DCU account on X claimed that Supergirl's tickets crashed the AMC app after posting a screenshot of AMC's online queue screen. The post started making the rounds, with other DC accounts pointing to it as a sign fans were rushing to buy tickets for Millie Alcock's DCU movie. Bullshit. Bullshit. Some people are. The vast majority of people think it came out already. They don't have any interest in it. It might do okay opening weekend, and then it's going to crash and burn. The official Supergirl and DC social media accounts also shared the post, which gave the claim even more attention and supposed validation. It's a stan account. This is what used to happen with the Netflix She-Ra. Like every other month, there would be some talk on Twitter at the time of bringing Netflix She-Ra and the Princesses of Power back for a movie or a sixth season. And oh my God, guys, look at all the chatter online. It's money in the bank. Netflix, what are you doing? You're leaving money on the table. Look at all these marginalized people that want this stupid reboot of a cartoon. Yeah, no. The studios are learning. Companies are learning. You don't listen to Twitter. You sure as hell don't listen to Blue Sky. You don't listen to social media because that's not your actual customer base, right? Money talks. Anyway, the claim is being challenged. A community notes entry says the AMC queue screen is the site's standard entry page shown to visitors, not proof of a crash caused by Supergirl ticket demand. They have the community note. No, it's a screenshot via Facebook. Okay, there we go. Supergirl. Is this the official account? Now that's how you shake up the summer. Supergirl, only in theaters, June 26th. It crashed the app. Bullshit. Another ex-user pushed back with video evidence, watch below, claiming they reached the Supergirl ticket page and saw only 3 seats sold. One of the theaters near us, I checked opening night, there are literally, I think, 4 or 5 seats sold. Again, the theater I'm looking at is I believe the busiest theater in Pittsburgh. And it's not looking too great right now. So much for the fan rush, huh? By comparison, tickets for The Odyssey went on sale and AMC was forced to pause them. So The Odyssey, despite the backlash, it looks like it's probably going to do pretty good. AMC Q screen doesn't prove Supergirl broke anything. The screenshot being passed around shows the AMC page saying, you're now in line with a wait time of a minute. That might look like a crash. If you want to look like a crash, remember the MCU stands doing the same for Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four actually was tracking and did better than what they're predicting Supergirl is going to do. And that was soft for Marvel, especially for Fantastic Four. Like, they were really hyping the hell out of this movie. And this is the movie that leads directly into Doomsday. And it did not do that great. I liked it. I just want to go on record as saying, if you go back and check our reviews, I actually liked it. I actually am a Fantastic Four fan. Not a big fan of Pedro Pascal for sure, but I don't think he destroyed the movie. I loved Galactus, not real big on the Silver Surfer, but whatever. I thought it was okay. I love the aesthetic. I thought the 60s aesthetic was really cool. The problem with the AMC app and website is that they often use queue screens when users enter from the main page, etc. One ex-user pushed back directly and said AMC's app and website always throw users into the same generic queue. The user also said their video showed they reached the Supergirl ticket page and only 3 seats had been sold. That sounds about right. Let's check this out. So this is... you're in queue. Okay. So many people want Supergirl tickets. What's going on here? Less than a minute. Okay, guys. Maybe there's one left. Maybe there's a good seat left for Supergirl. Let's put that in there. And yeah, only 3 seats were sold. There they are. So whatever. But that's a Thursday 4 p.m. screening. But still, it's the same. I checked some other theaters around us, and it's not looking great. There were more seats sold for Fantastic Four, right? Early ticket sales don't look massive. Tickets went on sale earlier today for Supergirl. This is a couple days ago. We questioned whether anybody's buying them. They include the Wednesday early access screenings, Thursday previews, and the official Friday opening. Judging from Fandango and screenshots making the rounds, early sales do not look huge. In my area, the first screening has sold only 6 tickets. 2 of them are mine. Oh, geez. So you're going to get an official Cosmic Book News review of Supergirl. I'm sure that's going to go well. Yeah, so far it's looking worse than Black Widow. This movie's not going to do great, guys. I just, I don't really care. I really, truly don't care. This is not something I really have a stake in. What interests me about all of this stuff is the lengths that the studios go to try to convince you, to try to gaslight you into thinking something is way more popular than it actually is. And I think before social media, it worked a lot better. And now I got to think back to all these supposed viral campaigns and all this stuff when we were kids, like how much of that was true and how much of that was bullshit. I don't know. Anyway, there we go, guys. You excited to go see Millie Alcock's all new, all different, all very brown, beige, washed out, depressed, drunken, stink-ass Supergirl? I'm not. But I'm probably going to go see it anyway just to see what's going on. I'm going to wrap it up. Please subscribe. We'll talk later.